So what I was telling you is that cybercrime is increasing as we speak. And the worrying part is that, let's say out of 100 cases that are reported to cybercrime.gov.in, only about 10% of them get converted into FIRs. And even out of those FIRs, again 10% of those actually end up in prosecution. So there's a lot of gaps in the entire chain of the system, and I feel very pained because every day in the morning I get calls from pensioners and widows and simple people. The guy who gave me tea just came to me the other day that he lost 50,000 rupees, and 50,000 for him was his life savings. So these people just take advantage of your fear, your emotions, and they just want you to cross that threshold of doubt and have faith in them. And they tell you that they will do your KYC, they are from LIC agents, or they will help you out in your pension papers. And then they try and install either some malware like AnyDesk. There's a malware called AnyDesk, which mirrors your screen on their phone. Or there's another one called Spring SMS, which forwards the SMS. And then that is how they take away all your money. So this is, growing by the day. In fact, the other day, I was checking up that there is a website called Agarwal Packers and Movers. Some of you may have heard of them. It's a very, very famous website. There are 90,000 Agarwal Packers and Movers on the web. 90,000. And how they come up when you do a Google search is basically the number of hits. So these guys, they open up Agarwal Packers and Movers and they tell their friends and 200 of their colleagues or even himself, he will say, you keep clicking on this particular site. And that's how they come up the ladder and to the top of the search engine. And 2 cases have come up recently. In one, again, he clicked on that Agarwal Packers and Movers. They took away all his luggage and vanished. In the second case, they took away his luggage and it became a ransomware event. So they said, you give us this money, then only your luggage will be returned. So these are the sort of cases, that are coming every day. Commander Saini was also talking of ransomware and insurance. And the other day we were having a very interesting discussion on whether insurance incentivizes ransomware or not. Because there are 2 schools of thought. On one school, you say that you don't pay the ransom. And the other school says you pay the ransom so that at least we have some currency trail, whether it is cryptocurrency or whatever, and you can catch the culprits. So this is a good discussion to have, whether insurance should be there or not for ransomware or otherwise. But coming back to his site and this excellent Mayakshi website that he's created, I really compliment Commander Mukesh Saini and his team for recognizing this void and creating this workshop. I have known Commander Saini for the last couple of years, and I find that he has great passion for this subject. And both on the technical side, on the legal side. In fact, last year he conducted a course on the Personal Data Protection Bill, which I was also fortunate to attend. And besides the paralegal part, he's also got another passion and he's very creative. Some of you may not know it, but he is one of the best artists I have seen. And I really admire, this sort of a talent that he has. And I wish that this course is done by a number of other agencies like the cybercrime cells that we are now establishing in every district, regional cybercrime coordination centers in every state, and the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, which is under the Ministry of Home Affairs. And I'll be recommending this. Today only there is a meeting in the MHA and I'll be speaking to them about this. But I think this is a big void. The void between, now as you know, it has gone down to the sub-inspector level. You can carry out the forensics. And then we have the legal people and the one who do the digital forensics. And the digital forensics, for those who are in this field, if you see the cost of the tools that they use, whether it is Cerebrite, whether it is XYZ, whether it is Oxygen, they are very, very expensive tools. So a lot of homegrown tools also have to be made to assist in cyber forensics, which I'm sure that he will have in mind and he'll come out with something. So let me just close this discussion, and because there's a workshop that he has to conduct, and on the legal side, there's a lot of discussion on whether we should have a Cyber Security Act or not. The IT Act 2000 and 2008 amendment And so much has happened after that. There was no cryptocurrency, there was no ransomware, there was no Internet of Things. So a lot of voices I am hearing now on the need for a separate Cybersecurity Act, which already some of the other countries have enacted. So there's a lot in his plate, and I'm sure that he will explain all these things as you go along. But I wish the event all success, and thank you, Commander Seni, for having here. And good morning, sir, to also General Chandele, whom I see wearing a pink shirt also in one of the windows. So, and I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.